I'd like a $9,000 prostitute, please. Oh, do you have 9 $1,000 ones? Yeah, good. And if you got an albino, send her up too. And like 20 minutes, I'm gonna be asleep, so get him up here. I had like half a bottle of melatonin, 6 beers, this whole bucket of chicken. Oh, the Sandman is coming.
Searching. Locking tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Somebody tell me where the party at? Where the party at? Where the party at?
The Hoppe and Super Rich Show. Hoppe and Super Rich. Only on WNUR 89.3 FM.
What's up? This is the Hoppe and Super Rich Show. I'm Ryan Hoppe.
I'm Ryan Stuprich.
A.K.A. Super Rich. If you want to get involved with the show, it's not too hard. 847-866-WNUR. That is 847-866-9687. Or if you're a bit tipsy or a bit sleepy or just shy, but you want to comment with us, I'm at Hoppe Radio 893 on Twitter, so you can tweet at us live. What's your Twitter handle?
At Ryan Stuprich, Stuprich.
All right, we have so much to get into today. So let's talk about those whores known as the Kardashians. And I'm not trying to be edgy or just shocking, but
That's just what they are. You know?
They're famous for a sex tape. So let's go on a little rant here. What's going on with those skanks?
All right, so this is from clickondetroit.com. Kim Kardashian's game makes $700,000 a day, and that would be that new app.
She has this new app where you become a Hollywood star and you get these upgrades and you get dresses. I'm surprised there's not an upgrade in the game where you get a video camera and then you get Ray J and then you bang each other out and you get famous.
You'd have to be 18 to use that app.
I'm not trying to be edgy or anything, but that's what she's famous for. People try to say she's famous for being a model. She's famous for making a sex tape with a one-hit wonder, and she's famous because her dad got a scumbag murderer off, and they're rich. They literally represent everything that's wrong with this country. And if you say otherwise why they're famous, try me right now. 847-866-WNUR. Because I will beat you in that argument. They have no redeeming talent, no redeeming values, and they're awful role models for the next generation.
Yeah, and our phone lines should be working, so there shouldn't be any issues. I know in the past we've had some issues with the phone line, but pretty sure they're all up and running.
So call us now. I will debate you. So what does it say?
All right. This is from New York. Kim Kardashian is famous for doing nothing. Now she's got a game that's pulling in $700,000 a day where players have to do, well, nothing. Sounds like this is going to be a good article.
Listen. I hated people who paid for Farmville or any of those apps. There were actually people who would pay for upgrades. If you're paying for imaginary upgrades, you need a reality check. You need to get laid. You need to leave the house. Because there's no reason ever you should pay for an upgrade for a game that's on Facebook. The same thing goes with this, but if there's any parents out there that are letting their kids pay for upgrades with their credit card or even let their kids download this game, take their iPhone right now and break it. Because these are atrocious role models. There's no reason ever we should even let our kids look up to them or have their app.
Right.
They're literally famous for being whores, for making a sex tape. They're literally Paris Hilton of the 2010 generation. You're famous for being rich and opening up your legs. I know you don't want to hear that, but what are they famous for? Nothing. You agree with me?
I agree with you. I mean, does anybody really like them? I don't know.
There's
I mean,
girls that love them.
But
that
I mean,
look up to them.
nobody should ever look up to these three.
Oh no, girls at our school love them. Oh my God, they look up to them. Oh my God, they're famous for laying on the couch all day texting. Why can't I be like that? They represent what's wrong. You want to be famous, but you don't want to work hard or find a talent. You just want to lay on the couch and hold up your sponsored phone into the camera. Right. That's what their show is.
So anyway,
do you agree with me?
No, I agree with. I mean, that's pretty much what the show is. It's
it's the worst.
Well, and that's what reality TV is in general. But
How
I mean,
do
at
girls watch
at
it?
least reality TV, like game shows and like shows like Survivor or something. It actually, is kind of interesting to watch.
You're doing something. You're not laying on the couch. The one time I watched Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Kendall had a stripper pole in the room, and she was like 16. Wow, redeeming values there. If they're not whores, then that exactly proves that they're whores. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah. Yeah, like if that didn't prove that they're whores, then what will, right? So anyway, the app is from Glue Mobile. It lets you create an avatar that can work to achieve virtual A-list status. Your mission is hobnobbing with celebrities, going to a photo shoot, and wearing expensive clothes.
And having your ass look big because you got
that
implants.
sounds extremely exciting. Sounds very exciting. But the game is free to download, but players spend real money on things like virtual clothes, virtual hairstyles, and energy boosts for the advertisers. Don't people understand that when they do this, that money goes straight into the Kardashians' pockets, which they don't need?
It goes right into their fat ass. Listen, if you're paying for this, realize that they're going on vacations to exotic beaches while you're laying on the couch doing an imaginary game.
Right.
There's nothing to this. Why would you pay for upgrades? Go get a gym membership or go see a movie or go to the mall. Buy something that actually has meaning, not a mobile app based on girls who opened up their leg for a one-hit wonder. The hell?
So the more money your avatar does, the faster you can move up the ranks from the E-list to the A-list, the objective of the game. So the objective of the game is to be a whore. If sales continue at their current rate, the game will gross $200 million in its first year, according to an analyst at Cohen & Company. That would put Kim Kardashian Hollywood in the big leagues with smash hit mobile games such as Candy Crush. That would be an absolute disgrace.
Candy Crush is no good either, but
right. But at least it has but at least a lot of people play it, and it's it's going to the people who made the app. It's not it's not going. It's not it's not just an app that's made by a celebrity.
Here's what I don't get. At least when we look up to radio show hosts, you earn it. You earn that platform of being a radio show host by growing your talent, by looking up to them and getting better as a host. At least with basketball players that look up to Kobe, at least you're working for something. If you want to be like Kobe, or if you want to be a writer or a musician, you try to perfect your craft so you can someday be as good as them. I don't get why girls want to be the Kardashians. Literally, it's being a sellout and opening up your legs and doing nothing on TV. At least with us trying to be radio show hosts for a career, it's something we can improve. There's not that many Kardashians. It's the Hiltons and the Kardashians. So to the girls out there that really want to be the Kardashians, it's not going to happen. You would have had to been born with $200 million in your family's account.
I don't think many people have that.
And you'd have to be born hot with fat asses. So it's not going to happen. To all the girls out there that want to be the Kardashians, stop it. Look up to somebody else.
And I hope there isn't anybody out there like that. But of course there is.
There's girls at our school that walk around wanting to be the Kardashians, paying for upgrades. Stop it.
Yeah.
Literally, if you want to be Kim, you have to open up your legs to this guy who had a one-hit wonder, Ray J. It's actually not playing. God damn it.
No, it's playing. I hear it. So anyway, there are about 7 other apps in the world that are pulling in more money right now, and Kardashians is one of the top 5 most downloaded apps in Apple's store. So he says,
I want to download the game during our break and just look at it and break it down.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I know me downloading it's going to give them money. Whatever, they're rich. It's not like me not downloading it. They're going to lose money. I'm going to download and see what this crap is.
So shares of game maker Glue Mobile have soared more than 30% since the app launched in late June. Glue's second quarter revenue soared 68% to $49.9 million, though it reported a loss of nearly $4 million. So it was losing money at one point. So maybe some people figured out how stupid the app was and decided to get it off their phones. The mobile game market is expanding rapidly, of course. The trick is to get more people comfortable with spending money on purchases within games that they downloaded for free. Right now, less than 3% of gamers do so. So yeah, that's that, and that's Kim Kardashian.
I just don't know why you'd want to buy the app. I don't know why you'd want to look up to them. It'd be different if maybe Kim donated money. Like, she'll have charity events, and she pockets most of the money. It'd be different if Kim was...
Yeah, wasn't there a story out a couple years ago where she was, like, scheming with a charity organization?
She's a whore!
And she took, like, all the money that was supposed to be going to charity. I thought I heard about a story like that recently.
Listen, it's not like she's been married to one guy and she's growing up her kids with talent. She named her kid Northwest. Is that the most egotistical name ever? She went with Reggie Bush. She went with Kanye West. She went with Ray J. She went with Chris Humphries. She can't pick a man because all these guys can't take the attention of the paparazzi following her fat ass around all day. She has no redeeming values. Why is she famous? Why is it one of the most watched shows on cable? My mom watches that crap on Netflix. Like, what are you doing? There's nothing to the show. There's literally nothing.
Well, it's entertainment.
No, it's not.
I guess. Well,
at least
it is
Jersey
entertainment.
Shore.
It's just not entertainment that we're interested in, that a lot of people aren't.
At least with Jersey Shore, they have the wacky lines. That girl's a grenade, bro. Fist pump. At least it's mildly funny because you laugh at those dimwits. But with the Kardashians, it's them laying around going shopping. I want that money. Why weren't we born with these whores?
Yeah.
While that fat-ass Rob Kardashian
Would've
buys
been nice.
things in the mall. It's like, I feel like it's this dream world where girls go, oh, that's what it's like to be famous. Do something. Maybe you can get rich if you actually do something and you don't lay on the couch all day watching those skanks. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I agree with you.
It's just, I'm at this point where it's like, why do we watch this crap? Like,
Why?
and it ruins TV, too, because then they just go, oh, 5 million people will watch this. Why put on that show with an actual script and actual plot when it's cheaper to have these whores on TV? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm at this boiling point where it's like, it needs to be spoken about. Like, what's your take? Just overall, like, what do you think?
Overall on the app or the Kardashians in general?
Just them in general, their empire.
Well, nobody likes them. I mean, when the show first came out, I'm like, oh, look, those are hot girls. And
I
then-
was the same way.
I
was the same way.
I think we were probably like in 7th or 8th grade when the show started. But, I was like, oh, wow, those are hot
I
girls.
was in love with Kim. I thought she was so hot. And then
my favorite one was Courtney.
Oh, no, dude, Kim. When she was younger, she was hot.
Courtney seems to be the most normal out of the three, right?
Plus, then you got to know Kim the most because she was on Pornhub.com every time you went on there.
that too. Yeah, that too. But also,
it's just funny how people seem to sweep that under the rug. Real quick, what were you going to say?
So, it sort of boggles my mind that, Kim and Khloe are the two most popular, yet Kourtney's like the one normal one out of the three. Like, if there was a normal one out of the three, it's Kourtney, I think.
Yeah.
And she at least is married and she has kids and everything. Actually, now Kim Kardashian has a kid with a screwed up name. But besides that, I mean, she's the most normal one out of the three. And these other ones, Kim and Khloe, they just date basketball players. There was Lamar Odom dated by Khloe, and then they got a divorce because he had like a drug problem or whatever. Like, just like how bad are they at picking men? Like, honestly, how bad are they at picking men?
They do it for attention. It's a PR machine. Here's my biggest
Or
problem.
they're just really stupid.
Here's my biggest problem with the Kardashians. When you call them a whore, people say you're a chauvinist pig. You don't like women. Here's why they're a whore. They weren't famous until Kim opened up her legs for Ray J. She's the most watched pornographic video online ever.
Is that true? Wow.
She has more views than Lisa Ann ever. So everyone knows her for that video. No one wants to admit that they've seen the video. Everyone's seen the video. What's the difference between Kim being on the front page of Pornhub or like Cagney Lynn Carter or any other porn actress? There's no difference. But when you call her a whore, people go, come on, man. She does things for the world. Does she really? No, she doesn't.
Don't we think that the world would be better without people like this?
Yeah. It's just...
Or at least without them in the damn spotlight. Just get out of the spotlight. Have a reality show that... Or first of all, EE Entertainment Network really sucks as a whole anyway.
Oh, my God. This is the worst part.
Yeah.
They own ETV, or they work with, like, Ryan Seacrest, who created the show.
Yeah, I think Ryan Seacrest, he created that show, plus he created a lot of other reality shows that are on there now.
So here's the biggest problem. They make the PR machine, and then TMZ feeds it. So when they're reporting news, it's made up plot lines for that show, so it's never going to go away. I would pay money. I would literally give up my life. Well, not really, but I actually want them to go away.
Yeah, I also agree that stuff like that needs to go away.
All right, what is coming up?
Coming up, we're going to tell you about the most extreme restaurant meals and some of the most unhealthiest meals at some restaurants.
What do you think it was? If you could take a quick guess.
I have no clue. There are so many, right?
I know. Probably everything you get at Arby's, kid.
Yeah. Also, a 90-year-old grandma with a shotgun surrenders after hours-long SWAT standoff. So we'll tell you about that, and that's in Texas. So.
All right. We will be right back on the Hoppe and Super Rich Show here on WNUR 89.3. After this, do not touch that dial.
The Hoppe and Super Rich Show.
This is an official broadcast of Hoppe Radio. For more info, check out hopperadio.com and hoppesworld.com.